Hello, hello. Welcome to Lead Taken. This is Nika. Here at Lead Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And I am happy to be back filming, happy to be showing off my planner and, just doing a plan with me. I took last weekend off and it was the best thing that could have happened because, which is what I'm going to get into for this theme. I truly believe, sometimes we really just need a break, and that can show up in many forms. So for me, it definitely showed up in the form of, just sit down somewhere, and I did. Some just a bunch of different things, not just like physical health, also just like just an enough feeling. I feel like I've had so many things, so many balls I've been juggling in the air. Some of the things that I look forward to, like this channel, for instance, my outside work, leaptaken.com, the writing that I do, even honestly, some of the painting craft projects that I've committed myself to for me. But, I didn't complete them, and, it gets so you get overwhelmed is my point. Just I have these stickers. I used some of them before, so this is not like a brand new. I got this off of Etsy. The link will be in the description of Burst Planning. So go ahead and check them out if you're interested. But, I like the idea of it's giving, spa, self-care, and that's kind of where I'm at. So, and just, these last few weeks have definitely shown me self-care is something that I have to always, put first. Self, honestly, like, and I am at the point I can trust me, I can afford to be selfish, and put my needs first. That is, nothing bad is happening, to anybody, because I put my needs first, you know what I mean? And my needs could be just quiet. And just to be clear, it's not that I don't practice self-care or haven't been, because I do. It's just that sometimes you need to make some adjustments. You need to kind of change even how you're approaching your self-care. And maybe you need to just, get a little bit more intentional about it. And, the reality of it is it's hard for sometimes us to believe that. This is giving me like reverse hangman on a tarot card. And I like that energy that she's on. I mean, I could do it like that, but this isn't as fun. This is fun. And I kind of like that, like just starting the week with that energy. I think I'll put it right here. Yeah, right here in the middle. I like that. Just starting the week with that energy. Anyway, so yeah, so one of the things that I just took away is that my rest is so important. So, not that, and how do I explain this? It's not, I mean, because I'm not like out here doing, running myself ragged or being crazy or anything. I don't have like a whole lot going on in a sense of like, how do I explain it? In a way that, like, I know there's some people who are like physically, they have kids, they got all this other stuff going on. I totally get that. So like, that's not my situation. I'm not like, running after little kids. I don't, have a full schedule of having to go here. I don't leave the home to work. I don't work outside my actual home. So I'm a little careful sometimes when I'm talking about this sort of stuff, because I understand other people have situations that, seem a lot more dire than mine. But for me, and the things that I'm doing, life gets hectic. I think I want this here. Life gets hectic, and I'm like, it could be overwhelming for me. And you know what? I am not interested in being considered strong, being looked at as strong. No one outside validation of whether or not I'm a strong woman makes me feel any kind of way. Like, I don't care. So like, that doesn't matter. So I'm comfortable with admitting feelings of being overwhelmed, and feelings of, just being uncertain of what it is that, I need to do, or I want to do, or, commitments that I've, hold on. I'm like, I want to do something else with this. I'm talking, and I'm like, well, hold on. Let's redo this. Yeah, I want to give this a little bit more layers. But anyway, yeah. So like, I'm not interested in anybody's idea of like, oh, you're not coming across as strong, and I'm sorry, y'all can keep that. You can keep the strong cape and run off with it. I am not even attempting. I'm not even attempting, even a little bit, to model myself as someone who is strong. Listen, there's other attributes that are just as rewarding, other than just coming as other people perceiving you as strong. Man, that could be the death of you. I'm more, to me, what tells me about the type of person, or what I'm aiming for, what I'm striving for, is someone who is literally just enjoying her life and kind of living her life on her terms. Now that's something to compliment and tell me on. And doing that, trying to live out a life where, you've kind of carved it out and it just works for you and you're not really worried about anybody else, that can be very daunting, because there's so much out here, so much mixed messaging, especially again to women, that can just kind of confuse us and kind of send us into a tailspin on how we're supposed to be. And then as we age, this idea that like it feels like, I don't know, like people think you don't have value if you're over a certain age. You're not considered as valuable. Now, I'm not okay with hearing this from anybody. I'm not okay with experiencing this from hearing this from men. But please understand, when I realize there are women who not only believe this about themselves, but sort of project this on other women, that's sad. That's really sad too. Because it's like, really, it's not so much that it's not even enough that you believe it and internalize it. Like, you're projecting it out on others as well. That you truly believe, like, I'm less than because I'm not 30 or I'm not 25 or I'm not 22. When just as well as anybody else, no one stays forever anything. And also, why is that? I mean, first of all, who are you to even measure someone? Who are you to even think you have enough, I don't know, intelligence, capacity to really take in someone's measure. So there's that. And that's kind of how I think about it. Like, who are you that you even thought you had what it take to even measure me, so to speak, to take in my worth, my value. But I do see that does occur. I hate that, by the way. I really do. I don't know. I'm just out here living my life. I'm not like trying to be anything. I'm not trying to be, I'm going to put that here. First of all, I'm not trying. I am. I just exist. I am. And I do believe there are some people out here who misunderstand, the words you use, the phrase you use, if it sounds like what they think people younger. Okay, let me get a little bit more clear. You're talking to somebody who, I was talking to somebody who is in my age range, and, they kind of just thought it was funny because I guess I said something that was, I don't know, to me, it's just how people talk. I'm not thinking young people. I'm thinking just how people talk. And they were, I don't know, they made some sort of a comment to the effect of like, oh, you sound like a young, why are you trying to talk like a young girl or something like that? And I was like, how am I trying? I'm not trying to talk. I'm just having a conversation. It's not my fault that you think certain language or certain dialect is either foreign to you or not accessible to you because you've reached a certain age. That sounds silly. Now, I'm not out here, you guys, listen, I talk, I have hours and hours of videos. I don't think there's something I need to be worried about. You've heard me most likely if you're listening to this channel. So I don't think that the way I communicate my language is something that is, we'll say, inappropriate, right? Now, they were saying it was inappropriate for my age. And I'm like, wow. Wow. Like, that's where we are now. Okay. inappropriate for my age. And the best way to explain, just for me, again, aging is like this. Aging is, yeah, physically, my body changes, things are happening. I mean, it's all a cycle, right? I'm a witch who believes in seasonal magic and practicing by the will of the year. So, since I believe that, you have to understand that I also believe, by the way, this is ways I'm adding to my emotional wellness. I thought that was really a nice idea to add here. But I also just, I'm losing my spot. Anyway, I also just believe that, I don't know, I was going to say something else. I'm just lost my train of thought. But you know what? It doesn't really matter because all in all, what I'm getting at is, I don't know, I feel like I'm just me. Oh yeah, that was the thing. As you age, I mean, you're still you. Your body and all that is changing, but there's the central focus of who, like that core element that makes you, your overall personality. I mean, unless some trauma or something else happened, you're just you. And I think people don't understand that. You're just going to be you. I mean, there's going to be some nuances, some changes, of course, because hopefully you don't stay the exact same all the time because that's not helpful. But on the flip side, you're still you. That girl of 16, she's still there, at 26, at 36, 46, and so forth. She's still there. So, but I don't think a lot of people understand that. They think something miraculous is supposed to happen, because of a certain age. I don't know. I mean, I was guilty of that when I was younger because I didn't know any better. But, wisdom. That's the other thing. You get wisdom. Now, I am going to go ahead and do a little something for St. Patty's Day. I know everybody doesn't celebrate, and by the way, that's on the 17th. I know everyone doesn't celebrate, and I totally understand that because of the history and all of that. But, I want to, so I'm going to. I'm going to put this in my book here. I like this St. Patty's Day, but I know it's going to be too big. Yeah, it's going to be way too big. So I have a couple different options and sticker books. So I'm going to use this one because this one fits. That's the only reason why it fits. And it's green and it says St. Patrick's Day, which is what I wanted. So now I'll just do a couple other embellishments and things like that. I don't know if I want to keep this errands here. This is bugging me just a little bit, so I'm looking for something to do that's different. Maybe I'll just take one of these relax. Yeah, I'll get it in the screen. That'll be cute. But anyway, yeah, I just, and I'm just talking to y'all. It's, that's not going to work, and I do not have my white out nearby. Well, I want to put this somewhere. Yeah, we'll put it here. That's cute. All right, so I'm back on the prowl looking for something to cover that up. I just don't know what yet. Ways I'm adding to my physical wellness. I guess that would be fine. I could do that one. Career, mental, spiritual wellness. Duh. Haha. This is better. So we'll just put this right here. Yeah. So it's a little off with the other one. Let me see if I can fix that. I shouldn't have put this one up so high. Let's see if that makes sense. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so there we go. So we are finished. And I still have a couple left over, which I will find a way to use soon. These are just so nice. And I love the way the stickers feel. They're so smooth and colorful and pretty. And anyway, so this is my spread, but it's sort of just a wrap up. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot I wanted to use the washi. Okay. I couldn't decide, but now I have made my decision because there's no room for this larger amount, so I'll just use this one. But I have been very reflective, ending the last of, this winter season, these last days or weeks, I should say, of ending it, just, which you should be. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the time that I was able to take and kind of just really just think about not so much what I want, but what I've done, how far I've come, accomplishments, gratitude, and feeling secure in just sort of resting in where I'm at. It doesn't mean settling. Is for me, it just means like, no, this is who you are. This is the things you've accomplished. And, it's important. It's important because you believe it's important. The things that you've done, the choices that you've made, good or bad, they're your choices. And it's just another chapter, another, storyline in this big book of your life. So yeah, that's a lot of philosophical, deep stuff here. But I hope you enjoy my planning. So this is the plan. This is it. Thanks so much for watching, though. I really am excited about this week, because this week for me is just sort of leading up into the full moon, which is on Friday, by the way. And then I like this. You deserve the love you've given to others. Who doesn't, And then Sunday, or Saturday, I should say, is the 21st. And that is going into the spring equinox. And that's pretty awesome as well. So yeah. So we begin. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm Mika at Leap Taken. Please like, subscribe, share. Please consider joining using that join button there down at the bottom or in the corner. And if you have any questions, or if you're interested in readings or any of the services I offer over at leaptaken.com, please go ahead and take a look. leaptaken.com. I have some upcoming mentorship programs about to start, and the readings are available as well as the monthly subscription service I offer readings as well. All right. Thanks again. Bye-bye.